Hello everybody, this is Concrete History Games, and welcome to a live stream. Today we're playing some Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War, version ponies at the ready, 1.3.6.1. So we're sorry, because I was dropped something all over the place right as I was starting up the stream. Anyway, we're gonna get some papers moved here. We're gonna wait a couple minutes as usual for some people to come in. What is this? Voices of Venom yesterday and today. Oh yeah, 5 pennies, 2 dresses. Never ever, huh, Nicholas? Well, good to see you here. I'm sure we're not gonna see too many people here today. What with it being a weekday, but let's see what's going on. Hey there, Nitro Game. Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna be streaming for a bit. So that is weird. There's more people chatting than there it says is watching. Oh, that's rough, Nitro Game. I have to have a long commute myself, but at least it's not traffic. It's just all empty. It's just straight highway. Anyway, you know, I'm not gonna take it down. The video will be on the channel. So, yeah, ghost chatter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, just updated the watcher, so it fixed itself. That was a little weird, though. Okay. Now then, as the name says, we are going to be doing the MARESOC playthrough today. So here it is, the Commonwealth of New Maryland. That's who you have to start as. Let's do some custom game rules. Let's make sure, well, let's see. Let's make sure Wingbardy goes fascist. And we're gonna have probably win, hopefully. We're actually gonna give them a teeny tiny boost, just a small one, just a little bit. Okay, there. And I guess we'll just jump into it. Thank you very much, Connor Crowley. I agree. It is an excellent, excellent mod. And in fact, if you all haven't seen it yet, let me be the first to show you the new 3D models. Look at that! 3D ponies! the thing that's like the first thing everybody brings up whenever they hear about this mod. You know, it's finally here.
At the ready.
Of course, it still hasn't been 100% implemented in, for example, the Kingdom of Wingbardy, which is very much a Griffin nation. They also have ponies. However, what other mod has done stuff like this yet? Yeah, Chase, just remember to curse less. I've got a, what's it called? There's filters, the YouTube filters on. So, anyway, we'll go ahead and read the intro while more people come in, and let's learn about the Commonwealth of New Maryland. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, where's the other mods with this opening screen too, huh? So, over 400 years ago, the first pony traders led by Colt Lumbus settled on the coast of southern Griffonia and founded the colony of Celestia. Since then, years of immigration, colonization, and one-sided trade deals have resulted in the Commonwealth of New Maryland, a beacon of Equestria on Griffonian shores. While nominally still part of Equestria, New Maryland has its own government in the Commonwealth Congress and is subject to its own laws and regulations. The lax regulations in industry and employment laws, along with the valuable Griffin market, led to many equestrian businesses setting up in New Maryland. However, on the 29th of October, 999, the new Manhattan stock market crashed. In what has become known as Black Wednesday, thousands of New Marylanders suddenly found themselves without a job, and the nation's economy fell into turmoil. Many New Marylanders turned to Equestria for help. Homeland did little to help alleviate their problems. Many New Marylanders, now feeling abandoned by Princess Celestia, have begun campaigning for the Commonwealth to seek full independence. This is championed by several charismatic ponies, such as Gladmane, Kingfisher, and Duke Hagel. However, the newly appointed Governor General Jetset still maintains a solid power base in the Commonwealth Congress and popular support among the ponies of New Maryland. With support from Equestria, he has his own plans to fix the nation and maintain the status quo. The imminent issue New Maryland has to tackle is the economic depression. While many have their own ideas on how New Maryland should recover, some are more extreme than others. New Maryland is also a peaceful nation. Faced by war, the population will need to be rallied behind the cause. There's also a sizable Griffin minority in the nation who will fiercely reject any idea of fighting in a ponies' war. However, New Maryland starts with a strong industrial base, particularly in its aviation industry. A strong Air Force combined with a well-dug-in army will be key to New Maryland's defense. The ponies of New Maryland find themselves in a crisis and are surrounded by evil-minded nations in this foreign land. Will they hold firm or survive? Will these be the last years of New Maryland, its long history? Alright. Oh yeah, let's check any new mechanics that came. Anything relevant to us? Remove old voices for Griffin nations. Removed humans in some nations. Remove humans. Fix the CDT with MARESOC's Terror Battleship focuses. Okay, nothing else that's particularly relevant to us, though. So, we're actually not going to go straight for recognizing Stalingrad, because I first want to pick up the national census. The population of New Maryland has never been accurately determined up to this point. We made do with estimates and rough figures. Doing a full census of the nation's population, listing every pony's birth date, occupation, etc., would benefit us greatly in administrative matters. Sorry, can't curse in Spanish either, Andres Felipe Oloya Huelvas.
Ready to do all.
Welcome to my filter! We got fun and games! Alright, one of my favorite field marshals, Moonlight Poppy. Love this design. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I think it's a girl, but just terrific, terrific design. Love it. And we're going to go with, who else? Candy Garden. Although, maybe Sunny Shield. No, let's do Sunny Shield. Although I think Sunny Shield leaves if we go communist. We'll have to check on that. Actually, let's just get everybody right here now. Okay, we got some civilian factories. Let's put some of that stuff here. We're going to go with my standard opening 3, Earth Pony Agriculture. Basic machine tools. This is my pony opening that I do when I'm playing the ponies. Max, you got hit by the filter too. All right, we got 4 military factories. Let's get support equipment coming up. That's going to be key. We'll do some artillery, and I'm thinking anti-air. Although, like the intro said, you can get some damn powerful Air Force going on over here. So look, you can get a reduced ahead of time penalty by 2 years and give 100% research bonus for the Skywind, the Boom Blast, the Mustang, or the Griffaroo. You know, you get 2 bonuses for heavy fighters. What else do we got here? Fly or die, that's pretty good. The main problem when you are playing as Equestria is a severe lack of population. Because if we take a look here at the... Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, let's put 2 into support equipment. So, anyway, we're getting some Lend-Lease from Equestria, so let's take advantage of that while we can. Oh yeah, Kitch's Dutch Swears. YouTube's an international... you know, it's not just used in the United States. So, what was I getting at? Oh, yeah. Dockyards here. We're just gonna do some convoys for right now. Well, maybe, I don't even have any designing ships right now. Let's just wait. You're a mama? What does that mean? I'm a mama? Oh, the joys of giving birth. Oh, sorry, I thought we were on speed 5.
Answering the call.
Okay, so... Anyway, yeah, you can get some really righteous research bonuses, but if we go over here to the National Spirits... we have the Great Depression, which is pretty standard stuff. Worst consumer good factories, worst stability, worst factory output, worst dockyard output. Griffin minorities is lowering our recruitable population factor by 25%. And we have... I should elaborate on that. There are many Griffin minorities all over New Maryland. Some of them immigrants, some of them native. This has caused some issues, as many view their presence as disruptive. Then we have Equestrian Overlord, daily political power gain minus half a point a day, which is not quite half. Yeah, I know what it means, Atomic, but it doesn't translate well in an English chat. So let's just keep it English, all right? You know, I live, born and raised in El Paso, right? Okay, so Equestrian Overlord also reduces our war support and surge speed. As you can see, we've only got about 8,000 pony power left. Could do one more, and then it already immediately goes away. So it's bad. It ain't good. And we're actually gonna... No. Well, we're about to get 125. Yeah, hold on. Let's no. Every day counts. Let's wait a second. I want to go straight for Juniper Montage for our political power game. Who I believe is somebody who's supposed to be in our human world right now, in the lore. But then again, I guess, no, actually, no, that's not true, because... So for those of you who haven't watched the show or anything like that, it's... How do I describe it? It's like... Remember, if the stream is being weird for you guys, just refresh. Although I've been having a ton of trouble with live streams lately. I'm not sure why, but it's sure pissing me off. Anyway, wait a second. I'm gonna adjust something here. Okay. Checking some things here. Just give me a minute, everybody. Okay. So anyway, we are next gonna do... Can't do Defense of the Commonwealth Act yet. Yeah, let's start going for Patriation. We can no longer rely on Equestria for help. They have proven that they have no interest in our plight. The only hope for New Maryland is to seek our own path in the world. Start, making our way toward autonomous. So yeah, Juniper Montage, what I was going to say, for those of you who don't know the show, or maybe if you know the show, there's also like the spin-off Equestria Girls, which it's a long story, but it's basically this parallel universe where there's human versions of the characters. And Juniper Montage is a character in that human world, so I guess this is her pony version. So, the former governor of Celestia, Kingfisher, outlined his Share Our Wealth program in a speech on the radio today. He stressed that no one pony should hold an extreme amount of wealth compared to another, and called for free education and generous grants to help support the poor. Understandably, this has proven to be extremely popular among the poor and middle classes. Even some natives have turned out to support him. With his popularity rising, it is likely that he'll rise far within the government. We could learn from him. Kingfisher, huh? Okay, so somebody was asking me about good infantry compositions. You know what? It really does depend on what your goals are, what country you're playing, and stuff like that. I'm actually going to be having a new campaign starting up pretty soon. I think I'm going to upload it starting... What day is today? It's probably going to go up on Saturday, hopefully. But in that campaign, I'm not going to say who it is, but I was using 12 width and 6 width infantry divisions, and it was one of the best games I've ever played. As far as you're talking about like a kill day, if you care about a KD ratio, it's one of the best I've ever done. In fact, towards the end, I was actually, because I was just trying to be fast about things, my template, like, I started to lose it, but there was points where I was killing hundreds of the enemy compared to me. But I would say you gotta have, if you want anything resembling a good infantry division template, you've got to have engineering. You got to have engineers in there. We get automatically. If I had to say, let's see, it just depends. Like, for example, if you are, okay, like engineering reconnaissance, this is very good, obviously. You're gonna want like something maybe like this, if you know, but at 20 width. That'd be a good standard division. Something like this is a good. Whoops, wrong thing. This is a perfectly adequate infantry division, I think. What did I say about cursing, Andres? Yeah, well, hold on. We got Waltzing Mule Tilda. Once a jolly swagmare camped by a billabong under the shade of a coolabah tree, and she sang as she watched and waited till her billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing mule Tilda with me. A poem by Banjo Swing has recently been put to music and is spreading through the Commonwealth. It is sung by New Marylanders from all walks of life, and a campaign has started to make it the official national anthem. A product of the Depression, swag ponies can often be seen roaming the countryside from station to station looking for work. Their plight has captured the hearts and minds of the ponies of New Maryland, and the song has only brought them to the forefront of every pony's mind. Now, what's kind of interesting about this event is it doesn't always seem to pop. So, anyway, we're going to do National Spirit, Build a Better Tomorrow. Communism is the only answer to liberate the workers from their plight. Oh, duh. Yeah, because their stability is pretty good already. Who's Chad Atomic? Oh, are you like a developer or something? You make mods for HOI4? Alright, the Longsword Civil War has begun. Let's see if the AI is as good as me and can have County of Longsword win. Definitely go check out that campaign if you haven't yet. You know what? We're going to take a little detour here, actually, and grab Motorized real quick. Hey, Featherus, you probably should sleep if you need to sleep. Alright, so we're doing Patriation. Now we're going to... See, there's a lot of good stuff over here, but I want to get the autonomy here, so we're at least going to go to forming the communist unions. So, recognize Stalingrad. Equestria refuses to recognize Stalingrad as an independent nation. If we want our own freedom, wouldn't it be hypocritical if we did not make friends with our fellow freedom-loving ponies? Hey, people, if you gotta sleep, sleep. The video will be here. Check it out tomorrow. That reminds me, though, so there should be no ads on this video, because I'm experimenting with doing what I'm calling ad-free April. There should be no ads on any of my YouTube videos, and in return, I'm asking that if you would like to support the channel, go into the links in the description, check out my Patreon, donate there. If I hit a certain goal, then I will make the no ads permanent. And remember, if you contribute $5 or more on Patreon, you get to pick my next guide that's going to come out. My next guide is going to hopefully come out on Saturday. We're actually going to probably get 2 this weekend, because today and tomorrow I'm trying to record a lot of stuff, because this weekend is just... I'm going to be completely busy this weekend, and I'm not going to have any time to play. So, anyway, look out for that. And actually, I believe last time I checked my Patreon, we are only $5 away from the next goal. So, look out for that. And the reason I wanted to do this is because, hey, if we could get... yeah, I want rubber. If we can get certain goals with the Patreon, well, then, you know, I don't ever have to be beholden to YouTube's ads again, you know. Yeah, everybody always wants Kingfisher. It's because there's so many paths with New Maryland. I think New Maryland has the most... I think New Maryland has the most paths in the whole game, actually. Because let me think here. Without even... I'm not going to give away all the secret paths, but you could go... Alright, let's just... Hold on a second. New Maryland, let me read this first. New Maryland recognizes Stalingrad in a complete disregard of will of the Equestrian government. New Maryland has formally announced it will fully recognize Stalingrad as its own independent state. Diplomatic relations between the two countries shall be officially established in the upcoming weeks, with a site for the new Stalingrad embassy having already been selected in Sunset. The Equestrian ambassador has issued an official protest and demanded that the New Maryland government retracts the announcement. even going as far as threatening to relinquish the Governor General from his office. It will work well with our new friends. So, anyway, so yeah, I know you're saying the Duchy of Phathesia. This has a lot of paths, but New Maryland, without even getting into the secret stuff, if you just went down supporting the, like, you know, if you went down this way where you signed the Declaration of Independence, you can have Jet Set, Gladmane, Kingfisher, Duke. So that's 4. Then you've got strengthening equestrian ties. So that's 5. That doesn't even count Solar Empire, Lunar Empire kind of stuff. Then you can go communist, which itself divides into a few paths. So yeah, there's a lot of replayability with them, and I heard that jingle. Sorry guys, the widget thing I used just updated, and I think I fixed it again, but right now I'm not seeing the alert box like I should. Nope, there it is. Oh, there it is. T Feathersby has just pledged $5 via Patreon, so you got the Napoleon rocking the Shetland pony, and friggin' so he's gonna get to pick a guide for me to do. It could be Equestria at War, it could be Kaiserreich. There's definitely variability there. I have certainly gotten different types of requests. All right, in order to gain now continuing on, hey Featherus, it's Featherus. Oh dude, thank you, man. I do appreciate that, and thank you for being a developer on this amazing mod. So, in order to gain autonomy, we need to reduce our dependency on Equestria. By forming self-regulating worker unions, we can remove our industrial addiction to equestrian goods while teaching our citizens the benefits of self-rule. Surely this will only reinforce their democratic ideals. So we'll start to get some daily autonomy progress game over that. Let's see. Have I seen MLP? Yes, I have. I'm not on the 9th season right now. I know that it's. I know people have been telling me 9th season's on, 9th season started, but I just barely caught up with the 8th season, finishing that up in the movie. And then I don't know. I think is there a. I think I heard that there's some new Equestria Girls stuff going on, so I guess I'm not completely caught up. But yes, I do watch the show. Good show. Miners strike in Sunset. The miners in Sunset have taken to the streets in protest today, carrying signs and chanting pro-communist slogans. They prevented anyone or anything from entering or leaving their mines. While the protests have been peaceful so far, it is unclear if a compromise will be reached. Peaceful protest is better than bloody one. Communism goes up, stability goes down. Alright. What are my favorite MLP episodes? Oh, jeez, I don't know. That's a little trickier. And plus, I don't know how to say things without spoiling, but, jeez, how do I say this without spoiling? Like, for example, one that springs to mind is, the episode, I believe it's the end of Season 5, when, just the big Starlight Glimmer episode, I'll just say that. I like most Rainbow Dash episodes. Alright, the Griffin Liberation Army has won. Good for them. Cats is up to something. Yeah, so I like most Rainbow Dash episodes. Although sometimes they're hard to watch because she is my favorite of the main 6. So, although, man, Fluttershy has really been... She's been getting up there. But you see, the thing is, because with Rainbow Dash, I think that, like, she's really cool and awesome, and I always joke that her like, element of harmony is loyalty. It's like, yeah, she's really loyal to all these losers she hangs out with, just like as a joke. It's like, she's so much fucking better than them. Sorry for cursing. But then, you know, obviously, yeah, so Rainbow Dash episodes, they tend to focus on her flaws, though. So, yeah. Anyway. The Socialist Alliance has set forth an initiative to open food banks for the poor in many major cities. The initiative has been welcomed with open hooves as ponies, even from the middle classes, flock to the banks to feed their starving families. However, some argue that this is not an act of kindness, but one of malice designed to undermine New Marylander society. They even argue that the communists shouldn't have enough money for all that food. Communists or not, this is a good idea. So now we get more communism, but we get the stability back. I'm trying to quit cursing. It's like, it's not a YouTube thing, it's just like in my personal life thing. I'm trying to stop cursing so much. Alright, so we could grab Gear Forger, but I think it's more important right now for me to get... Again, do I need military theorist? Actually considering naval theorist. Do we want that, or do I want... Yeah, we get the support unit research speed. That's really cool. Can't move any of this up. Trying to think. The industry. Because I really am thinking about getting the naval theorist. I'm not gonna be able to get Moon Dancer, who's pretty good, because I'm not gonna be Harmony. Can't do this until I do the National Mobilization Act. Well-known pony. Zest. Maybe. No, let's wait on that. Let's grab... Damn, I am stuck. Grab industrial concern. Need that more. I've definitely had worse unit templates than this. This is fine for now. Not a big deal. And all the pony power just disappears. It's just whittled away. Whittled away. So, time for the first Socialist Conference. The Great Depression and the push for independence have awakened a leftist sentiment in the people of New Maryland. In these favorable times, the Communist Party... It is in these favorable times that the Communist Party of New Maryland holds its first conference. The ponies and griffins meet, not in a fancy conference hall, but in an abandoned hardware warehouse to show solidarity with the plight of the working class. As the conference progresses, three factions have formed, each with their own agenda. Lefty Pone still leads the traditional wing of the party, advocating a form of communism not unlike the one Stalingrad has been practicing. The Equalist faction under Blueberry Frost has more extreme ideas about equality, arguing for society without money and class. The third faction had drafted their own charter called Maryland Socialism, or MARESOC for short. Shocked gasps and protests are heard as these ponies explain their ideas for a truly stable society. Get it, stable? Because they're horses? Anyway. Capitalism, they argue, could only be defeated by removing the entire system and rebuilding it from the ground up, introducing new structures of government and reordering society to suit the party's wishes. As the event comes to a close, the excited delegates all cast their vote on the vision for New Maryland they support. Hello, the Accent Man. Have you never seen this mod before? This is the Equestrian War mod. Yeah, so we're doing MARESOC is right. We can't trust the capitalists, so the Communist Party will no longer be the Communist Party of New Maryland. We are MARESOC. Well, technically, we're still Jet Set. So I suppose we should unite the left. Now that the workers have chosen which faction they wish to lead them into the revolution, we must make sure to bridge the gap between those who still doubt our leadership. Only a united front can stand against the other parties in the upcoming elections. Overthrowing the capitalists is surely more important than doctrinal differences. Now, somebody was bringing up that there are weekly Equestrian War games on Discord. I didn't know that, like multiplayer ones. I definitely wouldn't be able to do one this weekend if they're on the weekend. Maybe the one after, but definitely 100% not this weekend. So, with our recent recognition of Stalingrad, many ponies have flocked to socialist ideals. Where trade unions were once few and far between, it appears that they're becoming all the rage. A petition has been presented to the government by many leading politicians and business owners, including Gladmain, demanding that the government take action against these unions. However, Jet Set feels that a move would currently be unlawful. Unions are good for the workers. Oh, it's gonna be interesting, Nicholas. Now, I did recently actually do a multiplayer game, which was my first multiplayer game, I think, since I did one with, who's the last time I did some with? I think it was when I did my Nationalist France, the Nationalist France one, multiplayer in, Kaiserreich, which was a long time ago. I think that was definitely last year. But I did do one recently, and I'm gonna just upload the whole thing in one big chunk. Purges among the left. While the communists and Equestria, while the communists and equalists are our allies against capitalism, they lack vision and give in to capitalist ideals, such as voting, equality, and free choice. They do not understand that this will merely give room for the old order to manifest itself again. Therefore, these concepts must be eliminated from pony consciousness, or maybe unsavory if the capitalist press gets word of it. We must take action against such counter-revolutionary ideas. We will make key figures of the other factions disappear and convince others to join us. It is too late for them to stop us now. The end of history awaits. You'd think if anybody's going to be talking about the end of history, it would be Duke Hegel here. Anyway, let us unite the left and mold it in our image. Change in popularity of communism minus 5%. Yeah. Okay, that did get a laugh out of me, Atsuli. So I know you guys can't see the chat, anybody watching this later, but he said, uniting the left, perhaps the most fantastical aspect of a mod with magic and sentient ponies. Yeah, like I was listening to the radio the other day, and was it just, actually, yeah, it was just yesterday, and it was talking about how, I don't remember who it was, but somebody, I've been busy, and like, you know, there's over a year, there's like almost 2 years to go until the next election here in the United States, next national election, but somebody else has now joined into the primaries for the Democrats, and I think they said that brought the total up to 18, and I was just thinking, you'd never see the Republican Party have 18 fucking people in a primary. That's ridiculous. Like, everybody's got to have, oh no, there's not somebody who's talking about my specific thing that I specifically care about. And I get it, that's fine. You know, it's a free country. Anybody can run for president if they want to run for president. But it's like, just like 18 people. Hey, they can all still win at least 2 states. That's how few of them there are, right? It does look like Rainbow Dash in a lot of the communist things, huh? Which I think is weird, because I don't think like any of the ponies have like a political standing, but with how Rainbow Dash is all about being the best and you know, proving your superiority to others, not like in a malicious way, but just like there's some people who are just better at things than other people. And everybody should always try to be the best all the time, and if you're not, then you just suck. But like in a less mean way. Like, you just wouldn't think, like, I know it's probably just some random Pegasus. It's probably supposed to be Caramel Marks, whose name dropped a lot in the mod. But I'm just saying that it's a little weird that, like, because it seems to invoke Rainbow Dash because, freaking the hair... The hair looks like there's more than one color in the mane. Democratic primaries are a battle royale. Like video games, yeah, it's like, man, everybody's got to have a battle royale mode, even if you're running for president. The coup, we have readied our militia and have secured the loyalty of many officials, reporters, and police officers. We have eliminated those who caught wind of our exploits and who might have understood a glimpse of what we were truly planning. The time is ready to seize our future. It's time for MARESOC to rise. We will bring a new order to the chaos so that no pony will ever think wrong thoughts again. Now for the rest of the world. Okay, it's party time. So we're gonna do... Okay, now for the rest of the world. Well, yeah, if they dropped before the primaries, then anyway. But so Equestria removes Puppet from Commonwealth of New Maryland. Commonwealth of New Maryland leaves United Ponies Alliance. Remove National Spirit Equestrian Overlord. Politics will change. MARESOC becomes ruling party. Changes national focus tree to focus tree of MARESOC. Set stability 10%. Political power minus 300. Remove Spirit Workers Unions. Oh, damn it, there's not a peaceful way to do it anymore? Or wait, is there? Oh, no, we did. It was peaceful. It was peaceful. Okay, I thought there was the Civil War going to happen. I thought you could avoid the MARESOC Civil War if you went directly for it. Yeah, no more 2020 election discussion. I shouldn't have brought it up. There's like 2 fucking years to go. Jeez, I got this friend who's he's super into politics, and but I don't see him too often. But like, we were hanging out just back in January when there was already a ton of people in the field, and he wanted to talk politics at the table. And I said to him, but like, you guys see what I'm saying, right? It looks like Rainbow Dash because there's the multicolored mane. Maybe this is supposed to be Caramel Marks, but like, it just makes me think of Rainbow Dash. So anyway, but yeah, so we were hanging out back in January, and already there were so many people running for president, and he just always wants to talk about whatever's currently in politics. And and so I told him, okay, look, we'll talk politics tonight, because it was like an occasion. It's like, we're going to talk it tonight, and then there's going to be a 6-month moratorium. And I told him, I'm not going to discuss politics with you for 6 months. You come and catch me at the 4th of July. You know, because I just don't like to talk about it. Anyway, it's from a video. It's called Pony's Hell March. Interesting. Never knew that. Okay, so the little-known MARESOC movement launched a successful coup against the government of New Maryland. They seem to have risen in the shadows, coercing and bribing their way into a position to strike. When the government loyalists realized what was going on, they were already too late to stop the communists. The MARESOC movement promises huge changes to society. It has already started to close their borders. The world watches on, worrying. Okay, so now we are MARESOC. We got it. Now, anyway, so we're gonna take a minute here. I'm gonna go grab some water and stuff, and I will be right back. Let's see if I can't find something to find interesting. Or, you know what, yeah, just enjoy the music. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna be a minute. Okay, mic on now? Okay, mic should be on now. Sorry, Nico Wolf, you got hit by the filter. So did you, Nikolai. Also, Phil, you've been hit by the filter. Okay, so we have our brand new focus tree here, the MARESOC one. Seize the opportunity. MARESOC have taken power. It is time for us to take this moment to begin shutting down capitalist elements and establishing the new regime. This will give me 100 political power and change our trade law to a closed economy. Shut it down! So we still have a lot of these issues. Now, I'm trying to see what is going to give me... What's the fastest thing that's going to give... Oh, damn, total mobilization. Nice. But where is my recruitable population? Where do I get it and how? Juniper Montage came along for the party. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Wait, you guys can't hear me? Hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. I'm gonna check. Oh, damn it, typo. What's going on here? Okay. All right, you can't. I misunderstood, I guess, what you guys were saying. So we do have anarchy right now. For the new order, sacrifices must be made. I forgot to go over this. It's pretty rough. Resource gain efficiency minus 50%, monthly population minus 15%, recruitable population factor minus 100%, consumer good factories 50%, stability minus 50%, research speed minus 50%, factory output minus 50%, stockyard output minus 50%, first base Bugs Bunny, second base Bugs Bunny, third base Bugs Bunny, left field Bugs Bunny, middle field, not middle field, center field Bugs Bunny, right field Bugs Bunny, catcher Bugs Bunny, pitcher Bugs Bunny, relief pitcher Bugs Bunny, closer Bugs Bunny, shortstop Bugs Bunny. Is that everybody? Shortstop, first base, the catcher. Yeah. Designated hitter, Bugs Bunny. Okay. So, even though we have a minus 100% recruitable population factor, in addition to the minus 25%, we're demobilizing, so we still technically have a little bit of it. So yeah, a lot of this is really, really bad. But I think the first thing we need to do is purge. All those who are threats to the new order will disappear. This will reduce the effects of anarchy, gain national spirit, the purge, grants, crud. Division organization minus 50%, division recovery rate minus 50%, research speed minus 75%, training time plus 50%. Almost. Oh boy. Farbrook. You know what? I don't know much about Farbrook. They seem to do some interesting things, though. I think they can become a faction leader in some way. But I've never personally played them. There's just so many. There's so many unique trees. Oh yeah, demobilizing. You know, let me show you guys something kind of cool. Let's see, Equestrian Overlord. Let me go to the Equestria at War Wiki, which anytime you're interested in the game, you definitely should check out. Let's see here, but look at this. So this is a world map, right? This is the world. These are the countries that have unique trees. Which, whenever the hell you're done, whenever you're ready, yeah. This is everything with a unique tree. Everything that's in color. And, incidentally, everything on the right continent that's in black still has a different focus tree than in Vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. No, we're not purging griffins. We're purging people who don't get it. Who aren't with the program. I remember, we were talking about 1984. I remember when I was in high school, I think my sophomore year, the school ran a 1984 play. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there is a play version of it, like for the stage. Let's grab Mage Companies. Yeah, so they did a play version of it, and I knew one of the actors. He actually was the lead. Was he the lead in that one? Yeah, but yeah. So and they actually, he came over and I had some candy cigarettes with me, and they were actually Victory cigarettes. So you can get like these little, they're bubble gum, but they have sugar in them, so you can get like a puff out of them. So he'd use those to smoke on stage. Let's see, with his actual Victory cigarettes. Let's see here. I think we need to reclass the population. Modified Great Depression, consumer good factories minus 5%, 10% more stability, factory output, and dockyard output. Anarchy has consumed us for too long. We need to bring in civility by force. We'll strip the masses of what makes them free and seclude them from the outside world. We can't have their anger set toward the state and tear the walls down from within. Do they still have candy cigarettes? I know that I don't know if they've got the bubblegum ones, but I know that I've seen in stores the sugar ones that you just bite them, really, or I guess you can like shuck on them, but they're hard. You chew them. It's not like gum. It's not chew. You bite them. You don't chew them. And I think they have chocolate ones too. Yeah.
Answering the call.
Who are we gonna oh yeah, we got a couple of new people here. Marius Hurricane. The Thunder Pony. Increases division attrition, but more attack and defense. The main tactic this general tends to use is suppression. He takes every opportunity to make his enemies suffer in the rain of fire. Supply economy isn't his thing, though. By using more ammunition, his armies deal somehow greater amounts of damage to their targets than others. So I guess that... Anyway, that's interesting. I love all the unique things the people come up with. Unique general traits. I've seen so many different ones. I wonder how many there are. There's got to be 24 unique traits I've seen. Sure of it. Okay. Now we need to... What do we need? It's going to help us in the long term. Working on the mage. Let's pick up radio while I got the chance. You don't inhale the cigarettes. Like they're just pieces of gum that are in. Because you know how sometimes gum you can get it in a cube, you can get it in a stick form. So this is just gum. It's shaped like a cylinder, like a cigarette. And they usually come, and they'll come in a pack too. It's like, subconscious get them hooked on cigarettes. Although having said that, I don't think I know anybody who ever liked candy cigarettes growing up that was a smoker as an adult. Grown out of it by then. So now we seize the economy. The markets are our markets. Any interaction among those outside our nation would be the end of it. We can't have any influence entering the minds of our citizens that isn't strictly authorized by the state itself. There's a WWE themed HOI4 mod. I've not heard of that. Shoot, I forgot to grab something when I was getting my water. Just 1 second. Back again. Okay. Triple H would be Germany. What? Not Heidenreich? And then again, he was just a flash in the pan years and years ago. Oh yeah, we were looking at these unique traits. So we've got Signal Expert, reinforce rate plus 5%. As a former radio host, this mare knows her way around the radio systems in the army. Then Uriah Lovett. Is a mare of action. Organization is up. Recovery is down. Motorized attack is up. Chance to get wounded in combat plus 50%. Demanding general who is always rushing into the heart of battle, keeping her troops ready for combat even against their own will. Breaking subordination before her very eyes means you are going to be tried by military tribunal. In other words, execution by firing squad. Oh, there's not one. There's Viden doing its Civil War. Where it's the same guy on both sides. King Wingstrong. I don't see how a WWE mod would be. I'm not a fan of what are supposed to be funny mods where it's just people switching portraits and it's just, haha, look at this. It's instead of Hitler, it's my